Okay, so picture the space that's just outside of your skin and expand that to the size of the room that you're in or the large shopping center in Katie Rubin's case. And expand to the size of the city block and actually just out over the whole world. It doesn't take you guys that long. So. And and when you think you've reached the end of how far you can expand farther. Now look at the most subtle things that you've desired to create. Like you can't even qualify them as things. They're just subtleties of magic and space and beauty and lightness that you don't really give much attention to. You know, even when you are asking, what are the most subtle whispers? Now allow them to wash over your whole body. And if that doesn't seem possible because you have walls to them, will you destroy and uncreate all of those walls? I know everything that is right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what do you truly desire? And what miracle are you not asking for? Dane said somewhere the other day, he's like, you guys aren't even magic. He's like, that doesn't quite cover it energetically. He's like, you're a miracle. And so I asked, you know, what miracle can I create? So what miracle can you create? And what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to create a reality totally beyond this reality with total ease? And everywhere you have been implanted and explanted to believe that total ease does not exist or is not possible for you, will you destroy and uncreate all of those implants and explants? And revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pod and poc, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what can nature gift to your creation? And this is a funny concept, but like, what can the softness of nature gift to the quickness of your reality? Because like soft isn't slow, it can be really quick. So, you know, allow that softness to be the intensity and the quickness that it can be also, and allow that to just wash and zoom through what you desire. Like right now, I'm looking outside at I don't know what the trees in South Carolina are called, these ones, but they're like have like really, 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 really tall stems. And then there's just bluffs of like fluffy pine needle branchy things on top. And I'm just looking at like the tips of them and the wisps of them. And it's like there's so much energy in each little wisp of these fluffy, really, really tall trees. So it's like allow the wisps of that to contribute to what you're creating, to what we are creating, and to just to the greatness that we can invite other people to. Because, you know, all of you are a part of this because of the greatness you can invite people to. So everywhere you haven't claimed, owned, and acknowledged you as the leader, will you destroy and uncreate all that? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys and beyond. So what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the most brilliant leader throughout all eternity? And everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pod and poc, shorts, boys and beyonds. And everyone you're not willing to surpass, will you destroy and uncreate any of those points of view? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pod and poc, shorts, boys and beyonds. Who or what are you unwilling to outcreate that if you were willing would actualize everything you desire in life and in the world? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, poc and pod, shorts, boys and beyonds. What do you know that nobody else knows? Everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys and beyonds. And everywhere you're not honoring you, and by you, I specifically mean the subtle wisps. And everywhere you're not honoring those wisps by becoming present with them, as though if you become present with a wisp that beautiful and that magnificent, it would make it disappear rather than allow it to actualize. Like for me, an example of that would be like the maestro class. Like you could imagine what that wisp would have been for Dane 3 years ago as that wisp through his world. And everybody has those. What he did was he didn't have the point of view of, oh, what a beautiful wisp. I'm going to make sure I keep that safe by not creating it. He went, oh, look at that wisp. What the fuck? Wow, what would it take to actualize that? So everywhere wisps have been made to be guarded and protected, but keeping them secret from you, will you destroy and uncreate all that? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. And then everything that is a little more solid than a wisp, but more in like the hopes and dreams category, for you, will you destroy and uncreate all of that? Times a godzillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. So what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to create a reality totally beyond this reality with total ease? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, so now let's do some pulling. So put in front of you what you can create in the world. And I'm not saying we, because like, yes, we're all here on this call together, but like what any of us is looking to create has absolutely nothing to do with what another person does. Only in the sense, the only way it would be in the sense of contribution. But don't reference anything else anybody would create. What do you desire? What do you know is possible? So whatever that is, put that in front of your solar plexus. Okay? Now, pull energy through the whole universe, through the ball. And ball is such a funny word for what we're talking about. It's like fucking universes. Pull energy through the whole universe, and then through the universes in front of you in a little ball, and pull it out through the back of you. And pull through the whole universe, through the ball, and through you. And don't be afraid to pull hard. Don't pull with force, but pull with distinction and demand. Be the maestro of the energy. Be the maestro of the energy. And pull until you feel vulnerable. Pull until your heart becomes vulnerable, your stomach becomes vulnerable, your arms become vulnerable, your genital area is vulnerable. And let it flow out very strongly through the back of your body. And any barriers you do have at the back of your body or the front of it, will you destroy and uncreate them all times a godzillion? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pot and pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, so now let little trickles out to all of the people who could help and assist you in creating the wisps, the miracles, your reality. Let little trickles go out to thousands of people. And then when you'll meet those people, they'll already have your energetic signature and they'll be more willing to contribute to you. They'll feel like they already know you. Okay? And now, and you could do it for 1 million people. Why not flow it out to 1 million people? And everywhere you haven't been willing to flow and contribute, and when required, connect with stupid people, will you destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pod, pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. Because you can't discriminate or discern here if you're going to create everything you desire in life. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pod, pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. Now pull. Let's do it. Let's pull again. So pull through the whole universe, through the ball, and through you. And keep pulling. Keep pulling that energy. So what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be in total communion with the earth and create a reality totally beyond this reality with total ease? And everything that doesn't allow that times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine, pock and pod, shorts, boys and beyonds.